All right, we are live. Oh, we get our music going. All right, we are live at the ballpark. We got a game 9 inning right now. Getting ready to start up with Ecclesia in town. And let's see here. We'll do a starting lineup for Ecclesia today. We got two tomorrow with them. And so let's see what we got. Catcher will be number 13, Gustavo Soto. First base, be number 7. Let's see here. Looks like we will have, on our end, it says number 7, Elijah Hillard. Okay. Second base will be number 4, Julian Aguilera. Third base will be number 8, Ray Jalmilo. Shortstop be number 2, Ethan Delgado. Left field will be number 9, KJ Merriweather. Center field will be number 5, CJ Price. Right field will be number 6, it says Adrian Vivo, but on our, okay, so it looks like it'll be Jay Warner will be right field, and taking the mound will be number 22, Blaine Dunstan. That's your Ecclesia Royal lineup. Okay, for the Falcons, we'll have Adrian A-Rod will be catching. First base will be Jay Galloway. Drew Lippold second. Jesus Reyes shortstop. Ben Shively left field. Center field will be Angel Parra. Right field will be Manny Valenzuela. And taking the mound will be Bowen. So that is your lineup for Falcons. Like I said, this game will be a 9-inning. And tomorrow, starting at noon, we will have a doubleheader, 2 7-inning games. So, nice day today. As you can see, we are on Joe McGuff Field again today. We have not, we're still working on the Motley family field, trying to get it up and running. So that's what we got going on here. If you look at the field, you'll see it's a different view than what we usually have. But we will, we're doing lineups right now for Ecclesia. We're also going to, after that, we'll do a prayer, national anthem, and then start with our first pitch and Nate Bowen taking the mound this game. A little cool out here. It's lower 50s. A little bit of wind, not too bad. Falcons' last home stand against Dallas Christian. Won 2 out of 3. That last game ended the Falcons' 10-game winning streak. So looking to get that started back up at home. It was a great series last weekend with Dallas Christian. We were supposed to play on Friday and Saturday of last week, but weather kind of rained us out on Saturday, so we did Friday and Saturday, so we did a Sunday-Monday matchup, and Falcons won both on Sunday and lost on Monday. So here we are, April, and I'm going to start getting very, very busy in the month of April. Softball also playing out here this month. They played 2 yesterday, lost both to Southwestern. So we're getting ready to have a prayer and then get going. All right. We are ready for first pitch and ready to get going here. All right. All right. Nate Bowen taking the mound today. Ethan Delgado will be leading off for the Royals today. There are helicopters going around. 4 of them right there. I don't know if you can see them in your screen. So there they are.
And we're ready to get underway. Leading off for the Royals, the shortstop, number 2, Ethan Delgado.
All right, Ethan Delgado coming up, ready to start this game off. Hello, Eddie.
Hey, what's going on?
You doing okay?
Doing good, my friend. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you, brother. We're ready to get started.
First pitch over to Reyes to Galloway. 1 pitch, 1 out.
There we go. Last week we had some pretty quick games, actually.
Yeah.
The right fielder, number 6, Jeff Warner.
All right. Jeff Warner. Coming up, we had a change in some jerseys. Kind of confusing me up here, but we got it all under neutral.
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't get an explanation for why they had to switch jersey numbers, but I saw a little program note. Said we're going to scramble up all the guys and their normal numbers, so be on your toes.
2-1 count.
Nate Bowen on the mound, as you said earlier. He's 3-1 record on the year. That's flied up high. Parra's got it. No problem. 2 away. 3.58 ERA.
The catcher number 13, Gustavo Soto.
So he's looking to have another good outing. He's had didn't pitch last week, had a week plus of rest, had a little fatigue going on. There's Drew Lippold to Galloway, and
1, 2,
so
3.
far so good.
Well, we'll go to the bottom of the first. Falcons make very quick work of that inning. I talked about the Falcons were on that 10-game winning streak and lost that third game with Dallas Christian last weekend.
Yeah, that was that 14-inning heartbreaker.
Yeah, that great game.
Oh, it was, very fun game. One of the most exciting games I've had the pleasure of calling. Coming up a little bit short, but nothing to...
Like I said, this is a 9-inning, and tomorrow will be 2 7 innings starting at noon. It's probably at noon, and 2:30 is just when it's supposed to start off. Usually it's a little later than 2:30, but anyway, that'll be tomorrow. All right, taking the mound for Ecclesia, number 22, that is Blaine Dunston. Go around the bases again for Ecclesia. Catching is Soto. First base, Vivo. Second base, Aguilera. Third base, Jarmil. And shortstop, Delgado. Left field, Merriweather. Center field, Price. And right field, Warner. So that is your lineups for the Royals. All right, bottom of the first, leading off will be Drew Lippold, followed by Ashley Parra Valenzuela.
Leading off for the Falcons, the second baseman, number 9, Drew Lippold.
Hey, Drew Lippold's up. He's been playing like a man possessed lately. Had that, we talked about that 14-inning game at our last homestand. Almost had it inside the park home run, and he would have. Did just happen to trip up, rounding third, but still got a triple out of that. And then later in that game would have a game-tying home run in the 12th. And Wednesday, I believe it was, that we played at Baker, Falcons at Baker. He went 4 for 5. Got RBI, 2 runs scored.
Wow.
Just a huge game. He's built his batting average up to 389.
Good season.
Yeah. Not to mention what he offers defensively. Yeah. So 1-1 pitch here. Fouls it away, 1-2. Dunston set the pitch. He's going to.
And there it is.
Little grounder through the gap. Goes back to left. And Lippold's on with a single.
The designated hitter, number 24, William Ashley.
Falcons having a solid season. Really looking good.
William Ashley up to bat. No, he didn't miss any of the action here. Ashley is in the 2-hole today as Coach Hurla kind of shakes up his lineup.
Yeah. Usually he's batting third.
Yeah, he's usually in that 3-hole. But Reyes, he's had a couple struggles as of late at the plate, just overthinking it, I think, more than anything. And hitting is just going to be hit and miss. You know, you go through slumps. That's just baseball. As he puts down a bunt, he's going to
get him at first
get a
there.
sac bunt to get Lippold over to second.
All right.
But, yeah, so we kind of have a different lineup than what we've been seeing all year long, and
Yeah.
how that does.
Yeah, Reyes.
26, Angel Para.
Jesus will be down in the 6th hole today.
Yeah, and A-Rod, he's moved up. He's usually our 9-hitter. He's up into the 7th hole. Manny, he bumped up from usually in the 6 or 7 hole. He's batting cleanup today, so completely different lineup, really. With the exception of Lippold leading off. Everything else is different. 1-0 pitch. Call strike 1. So Blaine Dunston, as we said on the mound, he's got a 4.34 ERA. 3-2 record. 6 starts, 7 appearances. And the pitch. That's going to be a low, wild pitch. That'll get Drew Lippold over to third.
There we go, scoring position.
Yeah, 90 feet away, only 1 out.
Falcons this season have been very early to jump on their opponents.
Yeah, that's been their kind of MO. Attack early and don't look back. Or puts that one into foul territory. 2-1 count. Dunston is lined up all the way to that third base side of the rubber. Toes barely touching it. And managed to come inside. And it grazed him. Parr will be on base. Runners at the corners.
The right fielder, number 41, Manny Valenzuela.
Valenzuela up, 342 average, and he's got power. We've seen him hit a home run here at this park before. Doesn't necessarily need a home run. A long sac fly will bring in a run. Gapper, maybe even a bloop can get a run in, and Parra from first to third. Parra's going to steal. He's taking it's going to be fouled off.
Yeah.
Parra will return to first. He had a great jump on that steal. So 0-2 count. The pitch. Parra takes off again. Big foul ball.
Gonna wear out Parra trying to go steal.
Wind's coming in, blowing right to left. See the flags are blowing. Valenzuela's going to strike out on a big swing, miss.
The first baseman, number 23, Jay Galloway.
We got 2 outs. Lippold on third. Hoping to get him in here. Galloway up.
And Paro really wants that second base.
Yeah.
He keeps going after it, and they keep fouling it off. It's way outside. So Galloway, another leader of this offense, 366 average. One count. High. 2-1. Galloway
Shot right
smacks it in
there.
the left. But
He'll be right there.
is Merriweather to record the third out.
Well, Falcons
Early-
lead 2-1.
Yeah, early action, but come up short. But Galloway put a nice swing on that and
Yeah,
got
he
good
did.
contact, just hit it directly towards KJ Merriweather. We go top of the second.
Go to kccfalcons.com. That is our athletic website. Let you know what's coming up game-wise. We got this upcoming week. Tell you about some of those games. Let's see here. Tomorrow, Ecclesia out here, 12 and says 2 o'clock, but doubt it'll be kicking off then. Wednesday, we'll be at home for Baker. Will be here for a 4 o'clock game. And Thursday, softball will be at Haskell for 1 and 3 o'clock. And then baseball will be traveling to Oklahoma this upcoming weekend. To next weekend, to play against Randall. It's in Moore, Oklahoma. And then we're back here on the 22nd with Ozarks. So, busy.
Oh, yeah. A lot of action out here at the ballpark and a lot of fun with it. Misses there. Ball 1-0 count. Rips that foul. 1-1 count. So Gabe Reed with 264 average on the year. Strike 2, 1-2 count. Now Bowen sets up pretty much right in the middle of the mound, but then slides all the way to that third base side.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit Reed there, so Reed will take a free base.
The second baseman, number 4, Julian Aguilera.
Now with the runner on first, he's gonna start off there on that far side of the pitching rubber. 0-1 count. Runner on first. Be outside for ball 1, 1-1. The pitch showing bunt. Fouls it directly backward. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
I believe Bowen, a freshman, is that right, Eddie?
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Big addition to this starting rotation. Here comes the 1-2. It's going to be a little bit high. Count evens at 2-2. Pitch. That's going to be outside. Count is full. Yes, Nate Bowen, freshman. Local guy out of Belton, Missouri.
Okay.
To Belton High School, it's listed. Not too far from where we're at here. Maybe a 15, 20-minute drive tops. So full count, runner at first, no outs. And he hits that hard to Jesus,
One,
to Lippo, to
two.
Galloway, and they turn a double.
It's what they do, man.
They make it look so easy. It's not as easy as they make it look, let me tell you.
Baseman number 8, Ray Jaramillo.
You know, you just, every game we see it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, you kind of expect it.
Yeah, exactly. We've just kind of been spoiled in the way this defense has been playing. It's not typical just to do it so routinely, time after time. But these guys got it down. They execute it perfectly.
We've talked about it over and over with Jesus making that change over to shortstop. He's been really solid in it.
Yeah, looks like he's been there his whole life. Just a natural athlete. But really done great there at that shortstop position.
Been with this program for a bit. Graduates this year. He wants to be an agent, like a sports guy here.
Now we got a 2-2 count. Nobody on, 2 outs. Pitch. That's going to miss outside. Full count. Payoff pitch. It's that hard. That's going high, but Valenzuela back and makes the catch. We're out of the inning.
There we go. Well, we'll go to the bottom of the second, 0-0. Weren't able to do commentary yesterday for softball. The wind was just howling. Messed up. You know, we're out in the elements, In softball, we don't have a press box, and wind messing up the microphones.
Yeah, it was super windy. It's just been windy the past several weeks.
Yeah, it has.
Kansas City in spring, we're not unaccustomed to that, but it seems like it's been windier than I recall in springs past. Just every day, it's just really whipping around. Today, doesn't seem so bad. The flags have come to more of a rest. When we started things off, they were really up and flying around. A little breeze right now, but nothing crazy.
Well, Falcons, see if they can get something cooking. We had Angel and Drew on base last inning.
Leading off for the Falcons, the shortstop, number 2, Jesus Reyes.
Couldn't get him across. But Jesus, and this is not his typical batting order.
See how he adjusts to the 6th spot. That's going to be in the dirt, 1-1 count. Yeah, generally if you see Reyes leading off in the 2nd, it means that we have batted around.
Mm-hmm.
And had a huge inning, but that's well hit. That's shortstop's got it. The throw, it's in time. I thought Reyes
Pretty
beat
close.
that out. That was a close play. Reyes thinks he beat it out too. He's just shaking his head, and too early to even try to argue anything. But it was a great attempt by Jesus.
The catcher, number 10, Alex Rodriguez.
So A-Rod climbed up some spots here in the order. Usually 9-hole hitter. At 7th today. 3.53 ERA. 0-1 count. One count to Rodriguez. And there for strike 2. Kind of a little floater that took a lot off that and make it kind of fooled A-Rod. So 1-2 count. Comes in high. Two pitch. Fouls it back. Dustin Rector on deck. Here's the pitch. That's hit high, but it's going to find its way out of play. So again, 2-2 pitch. That's popped a mile into the air, but it's just, it'll fall out of play. Catcher Soto thought he might have a play at that, but kept traveling back and back and eventually found its way to the seats. So yet again, the 2-2 pitch. And it's going to be flied up. Shortstop Delgado is there, makes the play. 2 away.
Well, A-Rod battled out there.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, you get some
give you
pitches thrown, and
The third baseman, number 15, Dustin Richter.
so we got Richter coming.
yeah. A-Rod put a good fight there. If nothing else, raises Dunson's pitch count.
Richter getting a start over Grant Clickham today.
Yep. They've been kind of doing a platoon there at third base.
0-2 count.
The 1-2 pitch is going to be high. 2-2. So Falcons looking to get a spark in this offense, get back to their winning ways. You had mentioned that we were on that 10-game winning streak. Lost the 14-inner last weekend. And then Wednesday we went to Baker, and we just don't need to talk about that game. The guys definitely want to forget it and move on and get back on that winning train. Full count and the payoff pitch. Slaps that foul. Rector, 238 hitter. It's a smaller sample size than a lot of the players. He's going to hit a sharp grounder to shortstop over to first, and
There we
that'll
go.
do it for the second inning. We're moving on to the third.
Tied to 0. 9 inning today. Tomorrow will be 2-7. Chris Davis pops in and pops out. Wanted to come up here and say hi to everybody, Eddie. Falcons in their white unis. Falcons cross the chest. Sharp looking. Price goes deep.
Shively at the track.
Right
makes
there.
the
Wow.
catch.
That was deep, deep.
Yeah. And the wind helped with that one. It's
Yeah.
kind of pushing it in and to the left. Maybe with no wind, that could have been a different story on that hit.
The first baseman, number 7, Adrian Vivo.
Vivo up. He'll take ball 1. Vivo 282 average. Not a huge average, but kind of an RBI machine. We got 25 on the season. That's going to be a blooper into
Yeah.
shallow left. left. He's in with a base hit. The left fielder, number 9, KJ Merriweather. KJ Merriweather, 300 average. Oh, 1 count. A little pitch out, anticipating Vivo to steal. He didn't take the bait, stays at first. It's going to be a little chopper to Bowen. He bobbles it. Oh, not make can't make the play in time. Kind of fumbled it there. And now we got runners at first and second.
Yeah.
That was the top of their lineup. The shortstop, number 2, Ethan Delgado. Delgado will take ball 1.
Two-0 count.
That last at bat, Merriweather. He sack bunt, but ruled an E1. He's on base, but does not get a hit out of that as Bowen fumbled it around. It should have been able to make that play. That pitch looked good. Again, we're kind of at an odd angle, so it's going to be 3-0. That was in there. Absolutely. 3-1 count. Playing again here at Joe McGuff Field, which looks like we'll be playing the rest of this regular season here on McGuff Field.
Yeah.
As Motley Family Field is getting some repairs to the center field fence and the batter's eye, which is that, if you look in center of the big black screen there, the wind took it away. We talked about how windy it was. Well, the wind blew it over a couple weeks ago. The right fielder, number 6, Jet.
Yeah, it came knocked that down, and hopefully they'll have it up by the time we do the Indag tournaments.
Yeah, the timeline that I've heard, it's going to be pushing it close. But more than anything, hopefully it's fixed by the World Series.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're really going to have to do some figuring out. We'll make do and it'll work, but just don't need the extra stress.
No.
Trying to figure that out. There's already so much that goes into it, the planning and running of the big tournament. The thing we need is to reconfigure who's playing what field and what times and all that stuff. So hopefully it'll be fixed. The timeline says it will be. Jet Warner up, second time today. Flew out in the first. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Got a little grounder.
Oh, and it's going to get past. Yeah, they're going to bring in 2. They will jump on first.
Yep. That was hard hit ball right up the
Mhm.
gut. Bowen didn't have a chance at all on it, and Jesus Reyes couldn't get there even with his speed. It was just a bullet. The catcher number 13, Gustavo Soto.
So 1 out and runners on first and second. There's deep shot. Para running back.
Wow,
Oh, good
what
catch.
a catch behind. And gets it there and doesn't allow a run to come in.
Wow.
That was something.
Yeah, he
something else
took
back there,
off on
Para.
that one.
Yeah, you do like kind of a little spinny move and then be
Mhm.
behind the back, no look grab there at the track in dead center.
Mm.
The designated hitter number 14, Gabe Reed. So Reed up again. He was hit by a pitch to get on base in the second inning. Runners at the corners. Reed pops it up. Reyes there. Makes the catch.
There we go.
And out of that inning, but we do give up 2. Falcons will be looking to answer in the bottom of the third coming up.
All right. Bottom of the third. Falcons down by 2.
Leading off for the Falcons, the left fielder, number 5, Ben Shively.
Mr. Smooth Ben Shively coming up to bat.
Shively, first time up to the plate today. How's that back in 0-2? That's outside. 2-2 count. Set the pitch, and he reaches out and gives a little slapper. Second baseman is there, and a little toss
Yeah,
to
one out.
first and one in the way. Back to the top of our lineup.
The
Drew
second
Lipple.
baseman, number 9, Drew Livell.
If Drew can get back on base, he made it all the way over to third, but we just couldn't get him in that first inning.
Yep, you're correct. That leadoff single ended up making it to third, but just 90 feet short of a run. It's going to be outside ball one. Took a big swing at that, tipped it off, 1-2 count. Pops that way up into the air. Shortstop Delgado calls for
Under
it, makes
it, yep.
the pitch. So 2 down.
Okay. All right, William Ashley. Let's see if he can
Number 24,
get
William.
somebody in.
Look at call strike one. 0-1 count. The pitch. Good eye lays off it. 1-1. Another good take. Counts 2-1. Comes at the pitch. Takes a heck. Goes foul. Counts even at 2-2. With the swing,
Grounder.
Delgado's there.
Yeah.
Evo makes the catch, and that's the end of the third. We're marching right along.
Now we are.
So Falcons still struggling just to find that offensive spark, but we know this offense and how dangerous they can be. All they need is a spark, and all of a sudden, a big bomb's liable to go off. I mean,
Yep.
Falcons known for them big innings throughout the season. Julian Aguilera. His second time up today. In the second inning, he hit into that double play. And a hit. That's about the same exact hit he. Whoa! But Reyes with a rare arrow.
Yeah, it's.
Way over through Galloway.
Yeah, that's not typical of him.
Oh. So he will reach on E6. The third baseman, number 8, Ray Jaramello.
Huh.
So is what happened there, along with that error by Reyes, he threw it high to Galloway at first. But it was so high that it actually left the playing field, which allotted Aguilera to go to second. From our vantage point, the home dugout kind of blocks that section of foul territory and the fence right off of first base, so can't quite see that happen, but and that's going to come in for a hit. Aguilera will come in to score. Jaramillo with an RBI single, and that score is now 3-0.
Yeah.
Fielder number 5,
We got
CJ Price.
Well, 0 outs. Falcons got one on base here.
Bowen's going to call time, tie his shoe. CJ Price shows bunt, lays one down. Not a bad bunt. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Justin
Wow.
Rector had it fielded, but the throw not right on target. Galloway can't handle it.
I kind of wonder if Coach Hurla's going to come out and
He is. Yeah.
get everybody calmed down some.
So if you're following along at home and keeping a book or anything, that Price at bat going to be scored a bunt single and advances to second on the E5. The first baseman, number 7, Adrian Vivo. So Price at second, Jaramillo at third. Still no outs. Adrian Vivo batting. Ball 1. Vivo in the third inning singled. Came around to score a run later that inning.
No action in the bullpen for the Falcon. Oh, man, that's
going through the gap.
Yep.
So Vivo's got his second single of the day. That one an RBI.
Ecclesia jumping up 4-0.
The left fielder, number 9, KJ Merriweather. We have a lot riding on this series. As Ecclesia is right there with us. I don't have the divisional standings in front of me, but I will find them and let you know exactly where we're at. I know we're neck and neck. That's going to be a foul ball. Runners at the corners. 0-1 count. No outs. Bowen throws over to first. Vivo back in time. Merriweather in the back in the last inning. He reached on an error. He would come around to score a run. That run would not be charged. Not charged to Bowen, because as I said, he reached on an error. Oddly enough, he's the one that committed the error, but it doesn't matter. Takes a swing, chops it foul.
One, two count. Got to get these. Let's get a double play here, Eddie. Get out of this inning. Well, there we go. Sends him down.
Yeah. So that's just one away. Now the double play would end this inning. Shortstop number 2, Ethan Delgado. So back to the top of their lineup. Delgado's been at the plate twice today. Ground out and walked in the third. As he pops that up, man, he's underneath of it, and he makes the catch, but it's going to be deep enough to
bring in one.
Bring another run.
Man.
So Delgado with an RBI sac fly. The right fielder, number 6, Jet Warner. They're going to get him there. I tried to steal.
Yeah.
And Alex Rodriguez says, no, no, no. Takes his finger. And I tell you what, he really got to do something special to get a stolen base on Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah,
he just does not.
Very alert. Got a good arm. And
yep.
Well, Falcons need to do something here. We're
Yeah.
down by 5 going into the bottom of the 4th. We're 1 hour into this game, bottom of the 4th. So moving quite along here, but Falcons are down by 5. Last 2 innings. Inning number 3 gave up 2 runs, and the 4th gave up 3. This is one of those games you need to win against this Exia team. You're both kind of running neck and neck.
Leading off for the Falcons, the center fielder, number 26, Angel Vara.
Parra takes a look at it. That's going to left, and he gonna end up catching it. Merriweather
Yeah.
out there, but that was some route he took to it.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing a backward shuffle, spin around, hop step over, kind of like a dance routine, really.
The right fielder, number 41, Manny Valenzuela.
But doesn't matter how he got to it, and we're one away. Valenzuela takes ball one. So 1-2 pitch. Manny hits it hard, and that's, oh boy, going to be robbed by C.J. Price in
Good
center.
play.
I thought that was going to land for sure, but Price got a good jump on it and just kind of dove out and made the catch.
The first baseman, number 23, Jay Galloway.
Hey, Galloway hits that a ton. It's going to go foul. That was
Now 1 count, 2 outs. Falcons needing somebody here to just break through.
yeah.
Arraya's on deck.
The 0-1 pitch. That's going to go foul. We're at 0-2. So I said Ecclesia and Kansas Christian are pretty tight in the race here, and the Royals 14-7 in conference. The Falcons 18-3.
It's a shot. It's going to go right field, and he's under it. Go to the top of the 5th.
So Blaine Dunstan and the Royals have another quick 1-2-3 inning. They go down in order: F7, F8, F9, off of, I don't know, maybe 7 pitches. It was
Pretty quick, wasn't it?
It was fast.
Nope. The Falcons are just kind of, I don't know if we're impatient right now.
That's,
we still got game left. I mean, they can settle down.
oh, yeah, we got a lot of time. Remember, this is a 9-inning game. We're just now on the top of the 5th, so.
Leading off for the Royals, the right fielder number 6, Jet Warner.
1-1. As Warner pops it up, Parr is underneath of it, makes the catch, 1 away.
The catcher number 13, Gustavo Soto.
Soto up now. Third time up. The bat grounded out in the first, had a sac fly in the third. 1-0 count. It's going to be a big soaring pop up. Manny, I apologize, Jesus. Way back from shortstop to make the grab. 2 down.
The designated hitter number 14, Gabe Reed.
So that last inning ended with Rodriguez throwing out I was back at the track. Valenzuela looked like he was going to be able to handle that and just misplaced it. And that is going to be a triple. So.
The second baseman number 4, Julian Figueroa.
So as I was saying, that last inning ended with Rodriguez throwing out Vivo. Got caught trying to steal second. We talked about how you better be doing something special to get a steal off A-Rod. Statman Scott got me his numbers, and he is caught 13 of 18.
Wow.
How about that number? And that puts him in a tie as best in the NCCAA.
Look at that. Just like when Scott used to play.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
If his knee wasn't giving out on him, he'd still have a year eligibility. 2-1 count, 2 outs. We get to get out of this inning.
Oh, boy, and that's going to be a wild pitch.
Brings
that's
in
gonna
one.
bring in a run.
Well, Falcons starting to do some stretching in the bullpen. And he put him on first.
The third baseman number 8, Ray Jaramillo.
2-0 count.
That's going to be low for ball 2. Also, a little activity starting up in the Royals bullpen, which kind of surprises me. Blaine Dunstan has just really been cruising right along.
Mowing us down.
But like I said earlier, he has 4.34
There's a shot.
ERA. He's a very good pitcher, and the Falcons would love to get into the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 5, C.J. Price.
Price takes first swing and hits it hard. It's going to... What a catch! Ben Shively diving out there. That looked like it was a no man's land. It was going to be a hit for sure. And Ben Shively goes Superman.
Yeah.
Jumps out there and catches it at the tip of his glove. And
Maybe that'll be the spark, Eddie, that gets us going.
You know what? Something like that can do it. Just because that had trouble written all over it.
Good catch. Scott will probably submit that to ESPN, I'm sure.
It's worthy. I tell you what, that was really, really impressive.
Well, we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Falcons are down by 6.
Leading off for the Falcons, the shortstop, number 2, Jesus Reyes.
Okay. See if Jesus can get it going.
Sitting there for a strike, 1-1 count.
Jesus kind of slowing down a little bit on the season.
Yeah, he's had a little bit of a slump over the last few games. He'll get over it. A guy like that, you know, this is not going to be long term, I can assure you.
Right.
Because every ball player is going to go through that at some point in the season.
Checking our YouTube feed, we got people in no man's land of Oklahoma, Eddie.
Oh, that's your neck of the woods.
Yeah, they're out in the panhandle. Oh, there's a foul ball. I always like to check and see how we're doing on online, making sure we're up and running. Yesterday we were informed that the camera froze up, so we had to get it going again.
He has smacks that hard. It's going back. It's at the track. And
Wow,
Jet
good.
Warner able to run that down. Man, oh, man. As a, you know, hats off to Warner being able to run that down in the deep corner of right field.
The catcher, number 10, Alex Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, a sharp grounder
Yeah.
back to the pitcher, over to first, and
Routine now right
Yeah.
there. Falcons just can't get anything in play right
well,
now.
Taking good swings at it, getting good contacts, but just unlucky with.
Yeah.
The third baseman, number 15, Dustin Richter.
Yeah, just some tough luck between great defense Ecclesia is playing. Can't take that away from them, and
Right.
they've had us really been positioned really well. Just seem to have a magnet for the ball today against us. It's usually a pretty high-scoring offense in the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Quieted us today off the back of Blaine Dustin. So the 1-1 going to be high. Two 1 count.
Three one. Let's see. Get on base somehow, some way here. And that will be fouled off. Mm-hmm. Sitting out in the elements, watching. We didn't get to stream or commentate the
Richter
softball
hits
game.
it.
No,
Whoa,
it's not routine.
Yep, another well-hit ball.
Uh,
But C.J. Price just had it played perfectly. He's right there, and we're on to the sixth.
Yeah. Watching the softball game yesterday, we were streaming it. We weren't commentating, and I'd got a text. I looked down. Next thing I know, I got a ball heading for my
Oh,
Melon.
yeah, we were worried about you.
got out of the way. I mean, I just kind of looked down. It
missed
hit
you by
about
a
2
foot.
feet away.
Yeah.
Man, you're out in the elements. And it is April 11th. This is Scott's favorite day of the year because it's Cheese Fondue Day.
All right.
I know some people in Oklahoma who love fondue. They love it. There's a place called the Melting Pot. I don't know if you've ever been there. Scott's shaking his head.
Yeah.
They do fondue meals. You get your little chocolate fondue at the beginning. Then your regular meal, which would be chicken or beef, you dip and cook. And then you get the ever so good smooth chocolate, Scott. It milk chocolate or white chocolate. Dip your strawberry in there, marshmallow.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I am fond of the fondue.
Yeah. I think it was really big in the 70s. Scott would know. He was alive back then. And it, oh. All right. Well, Falcons, Bowen's still out there. Looks like Coach's going to let him go for a little longer. Do got action in the bullpen. Top of the sixth. This is 9 innings, so there's still time.
We still got 2 more games tomorrow, so got to be conscientious of our arms and how we play them. Shively says, I got this, and he does. 1 away.
There we go.
Left fielder number 9, KJ Merriweather. So Merriweather scored 1 run, got on base by the air, and struck out in the 4th inning. It's his 3rd plate appearance. It's going to inside for ball 3. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Called strike, 3-1 count. Takes a swing at it, foul tips it back. Count's now full. Bowen comes set, the payoff pitch. A little chopper to Dustin Rector at third. Throw over to Galloway in time. That's out number 2.
All right.
The shortstop, number 2, Ethan Delgado.
Well, see if Bowen can get out of this inning. We've last 3 we've given up runs.
Yeah, the last 3 innings have been
Rough on us. Let's see if he
tough.
can.
He's been pitching under duress for pretty much the whole time through all 3 of them. A lot of base runners, activity going on, so it'd be nice to see him get a real quick 1, 2, 3. And boy, that missed. I guess just a little low, maybe. In any case, 3-0 count. The pitch, that's in there, strike 1. 3-1 count. That's going to be low and outside, and Delgado will take a walk. Second walk of the day for the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 6, Jet Warner.
Runner on first. Let's see if we can.
Little chopper.
There we go.
Oh, Dustin loses
Oh,
it.
he lost it. He had it. Another error on the Falcons.
Yep, he lost it in the transition. Took his eye off the ball. He was trying to figure out.
Where to go with it.
Catch number 13,
Oh.
Soto.
Exactly, yeah. Runner was coming into second and thought maybe that might be an easier play. And then I think said, no, let's go to first for the guarantee. And with all that, taking the eye off it, just lost it. Then have a shot.
Oh,
now
man,
a
and
base
that's
hit
going to
to
bring in.
center. And they're going to hold
Oh,
it
they're
up,
gonna hold him at
respecting the
first.
arm of Angel Para. They hold him at third, but now bases are loaded.
are loaded.
There will be a courtesy runner in for catcher Soto.
Courtesy running at first base, number 1, Dalton Lamborn. Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Gabe Reed.
Dalton Lamborn comes into courtesy run. First base. 0-1 count. And Dustin Rector makes the nice catch there at third to end the inning. And after a quick 2 outs,
Yeah.
he loads the bases just to make it interesting for
Yeah.
us. And then just a little lazy line drive to third ends the top of the 6th. Ben Shively up for only the second time today.
Yeah.
That pitch lands in front of home plate. Be 2-0. Still nobody throwing in the Royals bullpen. There are a handful of guys warming up, though, stretching and the like, but nobody's throwing anything around yet. Meanwhile, Shively takes a walk. He's on base. Leadoff
There we
walk.
go.
Leadoff walk can often spell trouble for the defense. Let's see if we can't make them pay for that mistake.
Yeah, that'd be good if we could.
The second baseman, number 9, Drew Lippo.
And another ball. So 5 consecutive balls to start this bottom of the 6th. And Dustin, for the first time, is showing signs of fatigue. That'll come in for a strike, 1-1 count. Falcons back to the top of our lineup, and that ball goes way outside. Good job by Soto to shuffle over there and grab it. It could easily have gone by him and
Yep.
put Shively at second. Excuse me.
Shot.
Hits it big pop up.
Shallow.
Yeah, Price underneath there.
Out one.
Catch. William Ashley up.
The designated hitter, number 24, William Ashley.
Hour and a half into this game. We started at noon. We're in the 6th, bottom. 1 out. Runner on first. Really struggled putting people on base since the first inning.
Yes, in fact, Shively here at first is only the 3rd Falcon base runner of the day. 2 of the first 3 batters of the game got on, and Lippold and Para. Nobody has been on until now with that walk to Ben Shively. Lane Dustin has been dominant thus far. It looks like he's just losing a little bit on his command, control. As the Royal bullpen does start, guys throw around and warming up. Ball's foul out of play, full count. Runner at first, 1 out. William Ashley, a little chopper.
This could be
Gonna throw to
2.
second. Try at first, and
Wow.
it's gonna be in time. A double play ends the inning just when we thought we had something cooking.
Yep. That was a good play.
Yeah. Dustin finds a way out of it. It's a slow roller, and he fields it.
His little bouncer to first, and he adjusts and gets it. And we're going to the top of the 7th. Falcons down by 6.
Probably 22.
Your attention, take the mound for the Falcons. Number 22, Connor Taylor. The second baseman, number 4, Jay Aguilera.
Okay, a 1 count. There's a little grounder. Jesus has it. There's our 1.
The third baseman, number 8, Ray Jaramillo.
We are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5, C.J. Price.
And might have noticed, new pitcher in for the Falcons, number 22, Connor Taylor. Quick work of this inning thus far. Just making a couple notes, looked up, and there's already 2 away, so good on Taylor coming in relief. He's been very steady. So that means Nate Bowen's day is done. Final line on him, 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. Now, even though the score is 6-0, it's still a quality start. There was 3 of them runs came off of errors, so 6 full innings pitched and 3 earned runs. That's still qualifies as quality start.
Yeah.
Not your
Straight
traditional
up.
way to get it.
There we go.
Suarez there and
Get out of that inning.
3 up, 3 down. So
Well, bottom of the seventh, Falcons being held scoreless here. Blaine Dunstan doing a good job today.
Leading up for the Falcons, the center fielder, number 26, Angel Para.
All right, bottom of the seventh, Angel Parra leading off. Valenzuela Galloway due up this inning. Blaine Dunstan stays out to pitch for the Royals. Why not? He's throwing a one-hit shutout.
Yeah.
The only hit given up was to Drew Lipple, the first batter of the game. Two batters later, he did hit Parra to get him on base, and since then he's just been rock solid. Pitch 3-0 count. Strike 3-1. The pitch. Parra.
They got him there.
4-3. One's away.
The right fielder, number 41, Manny Valenzuela.
Manny Valenzuela up. Had a quiet day himself. Struck out in the first, flew out in the fourth. This is his third time at the plate. Hits that. Center fielder Price slipped, but he regained
Gets
his
it back.
balance. Gets under it.
Things are just working well for him today, Eddie.
Yeah, everything's going Royals' way. Typically, I'd be happy saying that, but that's not the Kansas City Royals. It's the Ecclesia Royals. Very different.
The first baseman, number 23, Jake Galloway.
Galloway, it's a mile in the air, and it'll find its way out of play. So 1-1 count. Two outs, the pitch. Fouls it back again. 1-2. And he's going to hit just a short little chopper to third base. And
Wow.
5-3.
Very quick inning again.
So it is stretch time here at Urban Youth Academy. Why don't you sing it for us, Jared? Take me out to the ball game. It's seventh inning stretch
I would.
time.
My
You got
throat's a
any
little
throat?
dry.
Okay. Usually he serenades us up here off the air, but maybe he's a little stage fright. I don't know, but
Yeah, my throat's a little raw today.
I understand. I understand.
That wind yesterday
Yeah, it really
messed
did,
me
yeah.
up. Man, We got to do something, though, Eddie. We got to get in this
Yeah,
game.
it's starting to get a little late in this game here, and going. Oh, and yeah, it's not even middle of the 7th or top of the 8th. I got my scorebook at the wrong thing, so we're even later than I was. Wishful thinking, I guess, hoping it was just the middle of the 7th. No, that was the end of the 7th. We are going into the top of the 8th. Well, for that reason, you're off the hook having to
All
sing
right,
to us.
good deal.
Leading off for the Royals, the first baseman, number 7, Adrian Vivo.
So Vivo leads off for the Royals. He's up for the 4th time today. His fingerprints are all over this game with 2 singles and an RBI and a run scored. He did fly out to 7th in the 6th and also got caught stealing back in the 4th that ended that inning. That was a big inning for them. They had 3 runs and still had a. He was on first, and Rodriguez able to throw him out, trying to steal second, put into that really disastrous 4th. Going to be outside 2-2. Pitch. That's going to be outside again. Count is full. But it's going to be a great weekend out here at the park.
Yes.
Got a few people out here, mid-60s, sunny afternoon. Tomorrow's going to even be nicer. Calling for a high of 75.
Be a nice day out here.
All sun. Shouldn't be too windy. It's going to be a really great day to come out and watch some baseball with a doubleheader tomorrow starting at noon. Payoff pitch. And that's going to be high and take ball 4 and take his base.
The left fielder, number 9, KJ Merriweather.
So Merriweather up. He shows bunt. Puts it down, but foul. Shows bunt again. Pulls back. 1-1 count. One count. Again, showing bunt. Dustin Rector's coming all the way. He's ready for it.
All right. 2-1 count.
Rector was almost in the opposing batter box with him, just staring him to put down that bunt. going to throw over to first as Vivo's back in time. Again, the 2-1 count. Showing bunt, puts it down, and
Will be
Dustin's
fair.
there, but it was just a perfectly placed bunt. Took a high bounce, and Rector was prepared for it, but with that bounce, and it just kind of died. Nothing he could do, and was smart, just put it in his pocket. No sense in trying to force something that's not there, and possibly getting an error and advancing runners even more. Top of the lineup, Ethan Delgado to bat. The shortstop, number 2, Ethan Delgado.
Runners on first, second, no outs this inning.
Again, showing bunt is Delgado, and that's racing up the first base line, but it goes foul. Everybody was running on that. They'll have to return to their respective bases. You've got an 0-1 count. Pitch, showing bunt, pulls it back, ball. Brings us to 1-1.
Nice bunt down.
Another nicely placed bunt. Connor Taylor to field it and gets
Got
him.
him.
What a play by Connor
Wow.
Taylor. That was not easy, just getting to it, making the catch, and then turning your body, momentum going away from you
Yeah.
to make a perfect throw to Galloway.
Kind of bounced right into Galloway. Step ahead. Got him out.
The right fielder, number 6, Judd Warner.
So that will go as a sack bunt for Delgado, as he does advance the runners, but almost got a hit off of that. If not for a tremendous play by the pitcher Taylor. Now, runners at second and third, 1 out. 0-1 pitch. One. And there for a strike. 1-2. This is Warner's 5th time to bat today. Flied out to center twice. He did get a single, 2 RBI single in the 3rd. And reached in the 6th off an error. That's hit hard to center, but Parr has perfectly played it. He's got it. Is it going to be deep enough? Yes. Vivo comes in to score.
2 outs, but a run will come in.
The catcher, number 13, Gustavo Soto.
So Warner with his 3rd RBI of the day with a sac fly. Takes inside ball 1. Count. Fouls it back. I apologize. That was a 1-0 count. Now with the fouled it back. It's 1-1. Oh, Soto's going to take it on the arm. Happily jog down to first for the free base.
Base runners on first and second, and we got a pinch runner coming in.
Courtesy running at first base, number 1, Delton Lambert. Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Gabe Reed. So, runners at first and second. There are 2 outs. Gabe Reed batting the pitch, and that's going to be low and outside. Ball 1. Reed's been on base twice today. He got hit by a pitch the second inning. Ball 2. And hit that big triple in the 5th. Ended up coming home on a wild pitch. He's also flown 2 flyouts. That's in there for a strike, 2-1 count. So Merriweather at second base is making a hit. He's going to steal. He's been threatening it. And just gets in there to beat it. 3-1 count. Reed tried to talk the umpire into giving him a ball by dropping his bat and taking off, but home plate umpire says no, not so fast. So full count, payoff pitch.
He fouls it back. And
That's going to fall in for a little bloop hit. Oh, no. I apologize.
they do get it, Eddie. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
We give up 1 there, down by 7 now.
I don't know what.
Bottom of the 8th. Falcons desperately got to get something going. Approaching the 2-hour mark on this game.
Yeah, Falcons down to their last 6 outs, down 7. And finally, we've gotten to the Royals bullpen. Tell you what we know about him and get you Dustin's final line. And we come back for the 8th.
Leading off the Falcons, the shortstop, number 2, Jesus Reyes.
Okay, Reyes be leading off. As I said, we are into the Royals bullpen. So final line on Blaine Dunston. Now listen to this, Jared. Get these numbers.
Okay.
Dunston, 7 innings pitched, 1 hit,
Oof.
0 runs, 1 walk, and a strikeout.
Wow.
Now that's a day.
That's pretty good. Shutting down this offense for sure.
Yeah.
1 hit. Wow.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Yeah, this isn't, he's not playing, a poor performing team on offense. The Falcon team is known to put up runs.
And what's that hit? The very first batter? Was that
correct.
Lippold?
Yep, Lippold,
Wow.
the very first batter of the game.
Hmm.
Of the hit.
Man, he
Yeah,
went in machine mode, shut us down, didn't he?
Certainly did. Only had 3 base runners all day.
Yeah.
2 of them in that first inning.
Wow. Huh. Well, that'll do it for you.
Yep.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Then your offense comes out and puts up 7. And,
Just it's going their way right now. But let's see what we can do as Reyes is going to strike out.
Wow.
So
Reyes.
what do we know about our new pitcher here? It's number 16, Joshua Nicholson. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Go ahead. I was just saying that Jesus is struggling lately. He just
Pitcher number 10, Alex Rodriguez.
not able to,
Yeah, he'll find his way out of that slump.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's sooner rather than later because
Sure.
really use his bat. And I think at this point it's just in his head. You saw him make that unconventional error there at short. And I think, sometimes you start slumping at the plate and then you overthink it and then all of a sudden all aspects of your game kind of get off. But he'll get that figured out and
he will.
get that fixed. But right now, yeah, it's kind of tough times for him. So this pitcher, as I said, Nicholson, a 6'4" junior
Oh,
out of Newark, Delaware.
really?
Yeah.
Look at that. I don't think we've had a player from Delaware we've
I don't
faced
think
this year.
so. Yeah, not that I recall. Delaware, the first state.
I've never been that part of the country, Eddie.
No,
I'd like to go to Boston. I'd really like to take in a game there and that area. It's a shot, center field.
It's a hard price
Man,
is there to make
under
the
it.
catch. And there's 2 down.
These outfielders really getting good
Yeah.
jumps on it.
Falcons down to the last 4 outs.
The third baseman, number 15, Dustin Richter.
See if Rector can wreck them. Put something on.
Oh, something. Well, we thought we maybe be able to do something big against their bullpen, but now I'm looking at Joshua Nicholson, and he's a tough customer. Let me tell you, 2.03 ERA with a 3.0 record.
Wow.
So nothing's going to come easy by him.
No. It's going to be fouled back.
1-2 count. Come in high. It's going to be fouled back.
Yeah.
So, Jared, much as you do a softball, where you find the player of the game,
Yeah.
do that here in baseball too. We got us a
Yeah.
great sponsor in Quinn Concrete and Construction.
Yeah.
As Rector
Wow.
strikes out, we're off to the top of the 9th. So, the end of this game. We'll look through, and
Yeah.
it's going to be kind of slim pickings.
Yeah.
As their pitchers have just absolutely shut us down.
Yeah.
But we'll find somebody to nominate for
Yeah, for sure.
Falcon Player of the Year.
Be
And
great.
I think any game of the player gets a player of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Concrete and Construction will donate either a free driveway or backpack.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
That's not true.
We need to talk to him there.
Oh, my buddy JoJo Quinn, if he's listening, he just spit out his drinker.
Yeah. Free
Had a heart
driveway.
attack.
Wow.
No.
What a great sponsor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof.
No, but in all honesty, he is a great sponsor of this Falcons baseball team. He donates not only money for things like uniforms and buys meals for the team, also donates time to
Wow.
fundraising. And
Good dude.
so our thanks to JoJo and
Yeah.
Quinn Concrete Construction.
That's great. Well, I don't know if he'll give us a free driveway, but some acknowledgement for sure.
We're going to have a pinch hitter here. And 27. Pinch hitting, number 27, Diego Canuelas.
Well, hopefully we can get out of this without letting them get anything on and rally big time. It's going to go right field.
Valenzuela at the
Oh,
track
man.
and just can't bring it
Yeah,
in.
and
So that's going to be, he's going to hold up at second for a stand-up double. Third baseman, number 8, Ray Jaramillo. And that's hard hit, going to drop into left field. So runners at the corners, no outs. The center fielder, number 5, C.J. Price. And we're going to have pinch runner. Pinch running at first base, number 23, Edison Marcano. So Edison Marcano pinch running at first base for Jaramillo. Marcano, this is from Urama, Venezuela. In there for strike one. So it's going to be an E1 as Connor makes a bad throw and allows runner to come in and score. So 0-1 count, now 8-0 the score. Runner on
0-2
the
count.
first. big hack at that. Just gets a piece of it, but it's 0-2.
Mm-hmm. 1-2 count.
Pitch. And wow, he towering shot. It's gonna stay in the park though. Is Valenzuela? Oh, can't handle it. It was a tough play. It was in.
Well, what we got? He's out on second.
I'll be ruled a fielder's choice. Is it seven? Brings Adrian Vivo up. He pops that up. Way up in the air as Galloway's underneath it, and he makes the catch.
Good deal.
Got 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 9, KJ Merriweather.
Merriweather takes the first pitch and gives it a big swing. Gonna drop in for a hit into left. The throw to third. Everybody's safe. So now runners at second and third. Merriweather gets a single and a stolen base. What was that? I've been corrected. He moves up on the throw, so it doesn't go as a stolen base in that aspect.
The shortstop, number 2, Ethan Delgado.
Delgado's 6th trip up to the plate this game. Two balls, no strikes. So with runners at second and third, there are 2 outs. Taylor really wanting to get out of this inning as that's going to find its way foul.
Yeah.
That looked like trouble for a minute. But so 2-1 count. On this picturesque afternoon from Kansas City, Missouri. That's going to come
that
in for
will
a base
fall.
hit, and that's going to bring in another 2. Delgado adds to his day with a 2 RBI single. up to second base. This should do it. Oh, and Reyes misplays it
Yeah.
and can't do anything.
Man.
And when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, it
Just
does.
one of them days where it seems nothing can go right. So Warner reaches on an error. That's the second time today he's been on base due to errors. One E5, that an E6. And now
Damn.
Soto on base, so I hit by pitch. Second time he's been hit today.
Yeah,
He's in
just
the 8th and 9th.
calling up the dogs here, Eddie.
And
It's
again
10.
for the catcher,
No,
it'll be a courtesy runner.
Coach Harla coming out to the mound. We need one more out to get out of this inning.
Or let's just get talk things over. There's absolutely zero activity in the bullpen. Connor Taylor's just gonna have to find
Trying
a
to
way
get
to
this
close it.
last out,
Yeah.
Eddie.
So bases are loaded. So designated hitter Gabe Reed. He'll take ball one. 1-0 count. That's in there for strike. 1-1. Already 3 runs scored here in the 9th. Bases are juiced. There are 2 outs. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. So 1-2 count. Connor Taylor looking to execute a good pitch here and get out of this. It's gonna be
Center
hit
field.
Suarez there
Or,
and makes the catch. But damage done. 3-run inning for the
All right.
Royals.
bottom of the 9th. We've got 10 to tie, Eddie.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Stranger things have happened.
Absolutely. All it takes is that spark. I am not giving up. But
No.
going to the bottom of the 9th, last call for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Trailing 10. Be right back.
All right, here we go.
Leading off the Falcons, the left fielder, number 5, Ben Shiley.
0-1 count. Ben Shively, he's been on base, one of only 3 Falcons this game. Took a walk back in the 6th. He'll take a ball, 2-1 count. Let's see, Shively, Lippold, and William Ashley due up here. And Shively will be on base for the 2nd time today, getting hit by that pitch.
Right. It's a way to get on.
Yeah, at this point, we'll take
anyway.
anything to get on base. And Shively kind of grimaced, but he's not going to be too upset. Getting a leadoff base runner.
The second baseman, number 9, Drew Lippold.
Now Lippold had the only hit of the game. That was a single back in the 1st. Pitch in the dirt. Catcher Soda will jump out and keep it in front of him. 3-1. That's going to be in there for a strike. Full count. Payoff pitch. It's going to be
We got
outside. And I was looking at the scoreboard. A malfunction there, so I'm sorry for getting everybody excited. Count is now 2-1. With that strike, it's 2-2. Other. A little confusion in the box, but that's okay. Being down 10, not going to take anything too serious, but now it's a full count. So, runner on first. Count is full. No outs. Runner at first. Okay, that's that's what it is. All right, we got it down now. The pitch. He fouls that up and out of play. So Drew Lippold is trying to make a bid to get that prestigious player of the game. Only hit of the day so far. And it's gonna be
there we
down
go.
for a hit.
Yay, there
He
we
might
go.
have just solidified himself as a star as Shively slides into third
Lippold
safely.
gets a double. Look at
Lippold
that.
Go into second on the throw.
So second hit of the game for him.
So that is a double for Lippold.
The designated hitter, number 24, William Ashley.
So, guys are putting up a fight. Good to see. Lippold. Double. And Ashley takes a hard hit, and that's going to be caught.
Shively gets in. They got Lippold in a pickle here. See if he can get out of it.
Down.
Oh, I got
underneath
him.
And he's going to be out.
There's 2 outs there, but we got 1 across.
He did get a run, so it will not be a shutout.
Shutout, yeah.
So,
Lippold with
The center fielder, number 26, Angel Para.
it's like Lippold probably going to be our player of the game, Eddie.
yeah, barring some,
Home
crazy,
run here or something.
Something really great would have to happen, which we're rooting for. But as it's looking, Lippold's going to be the man.
That's going to go up.
It up left field.
That should
Weather-
be
weather's
game,
there.
yeah.
That's gonna
Falcons
end it.
lose 10-1. First game out of 3 in the series. We'll be back tomorrow at noon. We got Drew Lippold, player of the game.
We got a doubleheader tomorrow.
Um,
Come out and see us. It'll be a beautiful
Not going to
day.
get a free driveway, but some recognition there.
Until then, good afternoon.
So we'll see you at noon tomorrow. We got 7 innings. And starting at noon for game 2, and then followed by game 3 in this series. Falcons lose first one, 10-1.